when we are using any symbols, normally it should be in your mind only, because sometimes we are alone, but sometimes we are in a group of people, or we are in public place, or we are in somebody's house or our own house, there are people or something. So if you are making like gestures with your hand like this or something like that, those who know Reiki, they can understand, and they know that you are a practitioner, so they can understand what you're doing. But what about those who don't know? They might either think that you are there's something wrong with you, or or they might think that you are doing some kind of
Like,
black magic or shamanism or something like that.
yeah,
They need to be careful with you. They need to be
yeah,
away with you.
yeah.
So
True.
so it's done. Uh, it's done in your mind. But you know what? Sometimes many Reiki students, like after learning something, like or sometimes they just go on YouTube and they see some YouTuber who's doing all these things, like some gestures or like this, or some kind of drama. Because if a YouTuber is doing like distance healing, and if he's just still, then people might not uh, understand what the person is doing. So they
Mm.
need to do some drama or some movement or like that. On YouTube it's fine. So sometimes students think that I have to also do similarly. No, no, don't imitate them. They are doing that because they are on YouTube and they have to do some movement. They have to look interesting also. If they are still, then what? Nobody will watch that video, right? So don't imitate the YouTubers, those who are doing like making videos on Reiki, and they are doing like hand movements like that. So we can't do that in our life normally, because it looks different, especially for people who don't know about it.
Yeah.
So we don't want to give people wrong ideas. It's very easy to think negative for people.
Mm. Mm.
Those who are into spirituality, they will understand. But general people, they are very easily oriented towards negative thoughts.
True.
You agree with me?
Yes.
So that's why most of the in earlier times, we would not draw it on paper also,
Mm.
or the teacher will just draw once. After that, they will tear that paper, or burn it or
Mm.
something like that. Nowadays you can see things on Google,
YouTube.
etc., YouTube, right? So but there is a sacredness to it also, and that also
Mm.
needs to be preserved.
Mm.
And there is a way to do all these things. We
Mm.
don't want to become a like a showman, or we don't need to become like, we don't have to grab attention.
Mm. Mm.
A YouTuber needs attention, but not in our day-to-day life. We don't
Mm.
need to do those actions. We need to do it in our mind.
Okay. Okay. Got it.